When you think of starting a program or starting something new, you wonder, how do I do that? How do I get out of my comfort zone, and how do I make this spectacular, something to empower, something to inspire, something to encourage? My passion has always been to help the other woman, to empower so many women that you meet on a day-to-day basis. A lot of women out there are hurting. A lot of women have their stories, something to share. A lot of women have been through so many different things in their lives and have actually strived and have actually become a better version of themselves. How do I do that? Thankfully, God had placed something in my heart that I was passionate about in order to help the next person. Phoenix Fitness International is all about inspiring, encouraging, and empowering the next person. It's about rising from the ashes, and it's about being powerful, bigger than your struggles, bigger than all of the humps and battles that you have to go through, and rising from those ashes as a phoenix and rising above it to be stronger, better, more determined, and more focused. I'm blessed. I'm very blessed, because I didn't think I would probably even have come through a lot of the struggles that I've been through. Getting young, or not getting young, but starting at a young age as in the marriage, and deciding that I wanted to get married. Never done it before. 12 years of that. Had a baby. And the baby, found out that I had hypothyroidism right after having the birth of my baby girl. Was really horrible for me. I was very distraught. I think for so many women that go and battle with weight loss, it was huge for me, because you're used to being a certain way, and then now you look at your body and you're like, what am I looking at now? This is not the body that I'm used to, and it looks totally different, stretched out. It's just, things are not sitting where they used to. Clothes don't fit as like they used to, and you're looking in the mirror and it's reflecting back something that you haven't seen before. With the hypothyroidism, it also made my metabolism much slower, where it was difficult for me to lose any of the weight. So it was an uphill battle all the way through. It was an uphill battle. I was having brittle nails, hair was falling out, and I just didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel beautiful at all. I remember taking so many pictures behind my daughter, many pictures with selfies. Wouldn't really want to come out of the house, but more of a recluse, because I didn't want anybody to see how much weight I had gained from having my beautiful daughter. Thankfully, I found a program that would help me to have the accountability to lose the weight, and to eventually lose over 65 pounds with that. I know the struggle. I know the struggle so very well, because I've been there. I know the struggle of wanting to lose weight, being very accomplished in every aspect of your life, both business, both in financially and career-wise, being very, very prosperous and moving up the ladder with that. But when it came to losing weight, I just failed at it miserably. And so when I, think about women and even men that go through the struggle, I know the struggle. The struggle is absolutely real. So I think of, Phoenix Fitness. Through all this struggle, through all this stuff, I decided, I was going to become a coach. Someone placed in my life, a beautiful woman, Stacy Coffey, had placed a seed in my heart to do coaching, because I had lost this weight, and she thought that it would be very instrumental for me to tell my story and to help others. I couldn't imagine me doing this, because gosh, I can't be a coach. I'm not a size 2. I'm a size 10, size 8. I'm not coach material. And then I found an organization that would actually hone in on my skill sets, to learn how to coach people, to learn how to be that balance, to learn how to share my story in order to help the next person. A few years after that, I went through a detrimental divorce. If you've ever had anything that just knocked the socks off of you and just rocked your world, that exactly is what happened when I went through my divorce. It took a lot of wind out of my sail. I don't think anybody ever goes into a relationship or a marriage thinking that, okay, yeah, after 12 years, yeah, I think it sounds good. I think it's about right. We need to get divorced. So during that time, the divorce, I was still coaching, but I went through a very much a depression stage. I lacked confidence. I was just, I was at a rock bottom place in my life. And I knew that I would have to get out of this place if I wanted to do anything, if I wanted to be any kind of example for my daughter, that I would have to move forward. It was hard. It was very hard trying to move forward, trying to work through all of the ins and outs of it. But thankfully I did, with the help and support of my family. And that's why I'm always truly thankful for them. During all this time, it was coming up to my birthday, and I decided to get a tattoo. And so most people would think, oh, a tattoo? How does this intertwine with the story? Well, let me tell you, the tattoo that I decided to go with was a phoenix. Just to let you know, that kind of tattoo was always shunned for me as being in the church all my life, and most people thought tattoos are not the best way to go. But for me, it was more of looking at that phoenix and knowing what it represented. I got that tattooed before the day of my birthday, and I celebrated and had a blast. And just now, even to this day, I look down at the tattoo, and it just represents so much to me. It represents strength and endurance, and actually making it through some really hard times in my life. Not knowing that, a few years after that, in 2018, that it would eventually birth the Phoenix Fitness International. So our program started with the 25-25 Fit Club. It was just a great way to get people involved, to get their health journey started at an affordable price, and for them to start seeing results quickly. And then we kind of just, metamorphosed into the D25. It was organically created just to detox people and eliminate the waste, to people to see quick results, and to also be able to stabilize it with our other program. And then from 25-25 Fit Club into 50-50 Fit Club, and so much more. So I do foresee our program really extending out into the world. I mean, we already have Phoenixes in Spain, and we have Phoenixes in Canada, London. We have some in the Bahamas, and it's just amazing to see the growth of it just in this time frame. I foresee us moving into so many areas and different facets, and I am just excited, truly blessed to see what God has. Phoenix Fitness is a movement. It's an empowerment, and I'm just blessed to be around so many great people, wonderful mentors, a fantastic chef, and beautiful men and women who are all here to live their best life and to better themselves. My name is Shalita Gray, and I am a Phoenix.